I've been using the XSTO wallet for about 2 weeks now and the Aluminum Ekster wallet for about 6-ish months. So here are my thoughts between them and the differences. Starting off with the material and design, both are made out of aluminum and it feels really high quality in the hands. The con about this is that if you do drop this, it's gonna scuff and that mark is pretty much gonna be there forever. Like I have this little nick on my Ekster wallet, which I never knew about until I saw it. And I never dropped it, so I don't know when it happened. So for the Ekster wallet, it does have a smoother finish, so it does feel more slippery in the hands, and the metallic look, I think it makes it look even more sleek and stylish. If I do scuff this wallet really badly, I feel like that damage is gonna ruin that whole elegant look. Now for the XSTO, the whole finish on it feels a bit more rougher, so you do feel that nice texture. And the whole look feels a bit more industrial to me, so if I do drop this and scuff it, I feel like it's not gonna look as bad. I have both of these wallets in gray, but these sites do offer different colored ones, so it's great that you do have options. Now the XSTO wallet does have these upgrades where you can change the back design of the spring, and you do have cover plates to make it pop a little bit more. As you can tell, I do have the carbon fiber and black plates, and you can also change it up to white as well. And these upgrades aren't too expensive either, it's like $3 to $5. But these are definitely not needed for this wallet. It's more of some peace of mind for some security. So it's great to have some sort of coverage to stop exposing your credit card information or whatever on your outermost card. But just note that these cover cards do take up an extra card space. They also have this wall mount where one side sticks to the back of your phone and the other where you would just use it like any other card. So that too will take up another card space. Another feature that XSTO does have is a lanyard loop, so you can just throw on your wrist strap or neck strap. On the Aluminum Ekster wallet, they don't really offer anything extra since everything is mostly covered. Next is the usability. How do they function in the everyday life? On Ekster wallet, you do have the mechanism where you press the switch and all the cards slide up. I usually place the most used cards on the front and back just because they're the most easiest to access. The cards placed in the middle is something I don't use too often just because it takes a while to get into, or it's just like a two-step process. Over time, the switch will get looser and easier to press. For security wise, I feel like nothing is still gonna fall out because from my year experience with the Ekster Parliament wallet, the cards are still in there just fine. This wallet also comes with a backplate and band. You can use that to store more cards and cash. If you don't need to carry anything extra, you can just take off the band and backplate and just use the middle part. So I like how it's a bit more modular. Now I think this band is a pro and a con at the same time. The pro about this band is that you can actually add more cards if you need to. On the XSTO, you would have to know exactly the size you need and want, because in the future, down the road, if you need to carry way more cards, it's not gonna fit and you would have to buy another XSTO wallet. So technically, the Ekster wallet is a bit more flexible than the XSTO wallet. So how is this band a con? For a security standpoint, I feel like all the cards being sandwiched between the backplate moves around a little bit or shifts around, so it feels like it's loose. Especially if you do have tighter pockets where it can get caught, that's when the band stretches and the cards become more loose. So by the time you take it out, you can tell that the cards have shifted, so it just doesn't sit in the wallet very securely. So for long term, I feel like it really depends on how good the band can keep its tension over the years. Onto the XSTO wallet, this one feels way more secure because once you slide your cards in, you do get that tactile feedback where it just snaps in there and you know that nothing is moving around. With this wallet, I feel like nothing's gonna fall out. Even the back slot where you can put 1 or 2 cards in there, I put my MTA card, which is super flimsy and thin. Even that doesn't fall out when I shake it. From my experience on the XSTO wallet, I feel like it's just more natural to use, just because throughout my lifetime, I've been playing cards and it feels like you're fanning out the cards when you're using this wallet. So even if I need to use a card in between all of my cards, it just feels like I can just fan it out and just pick the one I need and then take it out. So I feel like it's easier to move your cards around and just pick the ones you need right away. Another thing is you can keep the outermost card as your hotel key or your transit card, so you can easily just tap to get into things. For the back slot, it's advertised to fit business cards in there, but technically you can put whatever you want. I put my ID and MTA card. The only con I heard about the XSTO wallet is the wear and tear on the corners or sides of your cards. Of course, I just started using this XSTO wallet, so I haven't seen that yet, but honestly, I don't mind because most of the cards I have in there usually would be renewed every few years or so. When I shake this wallet, the only thing that really moves around is the cash. So let's talk about the cash placement. For this, I feel like there's no pros and cons about it. It really depends on how often do you use cash. I keep cash with me just for emergencies, so I don't mind the placement of the XSTO wallet, even though it's slower to access. For the Ekster, it is placed on the outside, so you can easily access it. Now, the thing about that for me is that When I put it in my pocket all the time, it kind of rubs against the cloth of my pocket. So over time, I feel like the cash becomes more frayed and more softer. It's just damaging the cash in my mind. I barely use it, so I don't really need quick access to my cash. The last thing I want to talk about is the weight of the wallet. Both of these are really light and thin, so they don't really feel like they're in your pocket. But just by holding them in my hands, the XSTO wallet does noticeably feel lighter. And right now, having my XSTO wallet full of all the stuff I need and the Ekster wallet being empty, they feel similar in weight. So if weight is super important to you, the XSTO wallet is the lighter one. Both of these wallets are great, high quality, and very easy to use. I don't think one is better than the other. It depends on what style you like. So let me know your thoughts down below if you had any of them or which one is the better one for you. Don't forget to leave a like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.